This is Earth Radio. And now here's human music.
Alright, what's up guys? So today I'm gonna be messing with wheels and getting the fitment on point. As you can see, it needs more camber in the front to get it fitted good. So I'm finally gonna start messing with that. The car's been sitting for a couple months, and I'm gonna try to also install the rear camber kit, because last time I wasn't able to take the bolts out. But same thing, I'm just gonna jack up the car and shape the spindle a little bit more to get more camber. So you can see it's close, but I also want to get it to fit with a spacer. So when I'm tired of the Fender to lip look, I could just tuck it. So let's see how that goes. So this is how the front is fitting as of now. It looks pretty good, to be honest. I think I just have to roll the fender because right now it's, when I air out, it's pushing the fender out a lot. This fender isn't rolled. I have my old fender that I had there. It's aftermarket, and those things were super flimsy. The side is still aftermarket. I'm trying to find an OEM passenger side, but I have an OEM here for the driver. And yeah, this is how we're fitting right now. I think with a fender roll, it should be all good, but we'll see. If not, I have to find a way to add a little bit more camber. I shaved the spindle a little bit more, have extended LCAs, top plate maxed out. So I gotta see what else I can do. Have camber bolts in the bottom. So yeah, this is how it looks. Now I'm gonna try to get the back camber arm out because I wasn't able to last time because of the rusted bolts. But I'm liking how it's looking. Looks sick. So now I'm gonna try to remove the stock camber arm in the back. I tried months ago when I was messing with the car, and I wasn't able to because the bolts were rusted, like really seized up in there. So I'm gonna try again today, and I have some parts for some extra camber to fit the wheel, which is in the side of the car. It's a 10.5 with -10, I think, I don't remember, offset. And so let's go try to get this out of here. So again, front's still the same. In the back, haven't done nothing to it. Look at that poke. Look at that. Poke's crazy. Can I get that to match? So this, the inner bolt for the camber arm in the rear is kind of stripped because it's so seized. So I'm gonna have to run out to the store and get the socket thing that kind of like grips onto it backwards, so that I can get that bolt out and get the camber arm and slider installed. But I hate cars from up north. I really do. So what I'm doing now, I got these bolt extractors that I didn't find in Home Depot when I went, so I went to Lowe's. Instead of doing the 13 mil, I'm hammering it in because I wasn't able to do that. It was annoying. I got that. I do not recommend what I'm doing. Reason being is that the gas lines are right here, but I was not able to get that out, and it was really pissing me off. So I'm applying heat towards that, and I'm gonna hammer the extractor in so that we'll be able to get that bolt out because it's literally stuck there. So I got a 9/16 extractor, which should work perfectly fine for the 14 mil. I'm gonna heat it up a little bit more and then put the extractor and try to see if I can get it out that way with the ratchet. So this worked so freaking perfect. So I heated up the bolt like I said, and how this works is it grips, so you can see the marks that it has. Let me see. You can see the marks that it has from it gripping on it. Luckily I don't have to use these again because these were in there and I could not get them out. So now I got the old camber arm out. I'm gonna install the first piece to the slider that I have somewhere and the other camber arm. Alright, so I got my rear camber arm that I cut. I did that a couple videos back. And in addition to that, I got the camber slider. So it's gonna give me a little bit extra camber. What I plan on doing, I don't know if it's gonna work. This gives you supposedly +5 camber and like -1.5 or -2, something like that. I'm gonna see if I can flip this. I don't know if I'll be able to, since it has this. It might hit somewhere, but I'm gonna see so that I can get more negative camber because I don't want positive camber, obviously. And I gotta fit a 10.5 wheel with a -18 offset, I think it was. Alright, so I'm gonna install the first part of the slider. So it normally installs this way with this part facing the tire. See how these holes are offset? Those holes are offset. You guys can't really see it, but those holes are offset to the front, so it gives you more positive camber. So I'm gonna try to see if installing it this way doesn't interfere with the camber arm once it's on. I don't think it would, but I'm gonna go ahead and bolt it up real quick. Sheesh. Alright, so we got the first part of the slider installed. So now I gotta put the camber arm. I'll show you guys how it goes on here. Let's see. So the camber arm, so it has, that slider is 3 pieces. This, and the bracket that's installed. So this goes like this in one of the orientations, like that, obviously aligned with that thing right there, and then you put the bolts in there which go to the offsetted holes that are there with the, they provide you the nuts and everything, or the bolts, whatever. So let's get that part installed. So this is how the slider works. So I installed the bottom part, so you can see now you can pull the camber arm front and back a decent amount. So that's gonna help us get a little bit more camber. Alright, so we got the slider installed. You can see I have it pushed back all the way so I can get the most camber. And like I said, I flipped it backwards and it did work. It's just really hard to tighten the rear bolts because of the angle that it has because of the tank or the spare wheel. No, that's a tank. But there we go. Now it's gonna be a pain to bring that to reach the camber arm. So I'm gonna have to like use the jack over here under this to be able to push, get those to meet, because you can't push it by itself. It's super hard, so I'll probably have somebody come help me. So let's see if that's enough to get it fitted fender to lip. Oh, I need less camber. I need less camber. So there we go. The rear's fitted. I actually need to remove some camber because, let me see, yeah, it's on. Let me show you guys what's up. So look, when I air out, it pushes in the quarter. So I need to remove just a little tiny bit. There we go, that's the overview right now. I think it looks pretty good. Need to get a little bit more front camber because it still isn't fitted perfect. But overall, I'd say it looks pretty on point. Alright, so this is day 2 of working on the Civic. We got the rears fitted. We did the whole left side of the car. So the back is pretty fitted. I need to remove a little bit of camber. As you can see, I gotta remove a little bit because it's pushing in the quarter. And the front, I need to find a way to get a little bit more camber. I might just have to roll the fender, but it's right there, so it's pretty close to fitting. It's looking pretty good. How much camber it is, I don't know, but it looks good. Let's see if I can do this through here. See, it looks crazy. So yeah, so I'm gonna work on the other side now, because the other side has nothing, still stock completely, well, the other wheels, but it's gotta add the camber kit in the back and then shave more of the front spindle or knuckle.